Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another episode of the Island Preservation Challenge. And as you can see, we are standing in a finished constructible home. So our dream home is done. We have finished this milestone, so to speak, of the challenge. You can also see that we have $3.294 million, which means that we're going to start buying up property. So, before we do that, let's take a little tour of the inside. So this is the top floor, the entire top floor. This door just goes out onto a little balcony out into the other side of the house. We're going to do some landscaping out here and clean this up a little bit. And then we'll go downstairs and see what we got. So that's the front door. We got a little sitting room, I guess, in here. Don't know what this is. Probably the kitchen, maybe. Yes, kitchen. All right, makes sense. I don't know what this is. Another bedroom. Oh, bathroom. Right. I guess that makes sense. It would be the bathroom. Nice. All right, super fancy. Let's get out of here. I like this house as well because I don't have to go inside to sleep. See, I prefer that myself. All right, let's get on to the work that we have to do today. So we need to get this field cultivated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this fent going on the cultivator. Get those 2 fields that we planted last time with the oilseed radish. I'm going to get them cultivated, and I'm going to get them replanted and turned over, because even though we're done and we're going to buy some stuff, I feel like we're going to need a lot of money for landscaping. So this is all of our goods from the overnight. We did sleep last month. It was October and it's November now. So we're going to sell. And then I think while we're waiting for those fields to get turned over, all right, $596,000. Nice. So that gives us a cool 3.8 mil. Oh yeah, we'll get the we'll get the harvester to do. We'll go grab the harvester and we'll harvest this field so we can add it to the list of fields that we need to turn over today. So yeah, so we'll get the cultivator going on these 2 fields. I will harvest this field real quick, get the fence set up to turn that field over. We got to mulch it, and then we got to oilseed radish it, right? Because I think from now on, I'm just growing soybeans to keep the productions full, or to fill up the productions, and the greenhouses will keep them full while we're just letting stuff happen. So let's go grab the harvester real quick. Now that we have one, good thing, because we're done. We won't need it anymore, although I do suspect that we will need the harvester more. Yeah. Unfold, please. There we go. Unfold, please. Okay. Oh, that did not... Okay. Interesting. All right, let's get this field harvested, and we'll come right back. All right, guys, so we're back, and we got a cool almost 10,000 liters of soybeans off of this field, which I feel like is probably not worth turning this field over again. So I think that might be the first field that goes away. Yeah, and I don't think it's worth the effort to turn it around for 10,000 liters of soybeans. Yeah. So anyway, we'll see. So I just got to dump this in here. I probably should dump it between the 2, but I don't care. We have more soybeans coming. We're gonna have more. So I think we'll keep that the field in the back, the 2 fields that we're currently harvesting. I think we'll keep those. And we will continue to make them be soybean fields. That sounds like a good idea to me. And we'll keep the soybeans going, and we'll keep the greenhouses going for the farm production. And the hat thing also, obviously. All right. So we're not doing anything with that field. We're going to get rid of that field. All right, let's go and start buying up properties. There you go, guys. And I was $1 million short. Or in my calculations, I was $1 million short. So we've purchased every plot on the island. Oh, except for this one. Can I buy this plot? I guess I can't. Okay. Well, I wonder if Crust2's aware of that. Doesn't really matter. Let's check on the Fent and see how we're doing. We aren't... What's going on? We're not finished here, guys. Why are we not finished? Oh, here we go. All right, so let me just finish these couple little corners that it did not do, and I do not know why it does not finish these corners off. All right, so that field is done. I'm going to get this guy on a course play worker. Just so we have a better chance of having it be completed. I'm going to hope that it will. All right, so we have some money. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of our first field, this one here. And try our hand at some landscaping, huh? What do you say? What do you say? If this is ever going to look the same, and I'm not sure that this grass, that this decoration pack that I'm using will actually grow, because sometimes the grass, you know, once you put it back, it will actually continue growing, just like regular grass does. If you just put the base down, the grass base down, that will not turn into actual grass, but often when you put this grass in, it will. So I think that we're gonna try some trees. I have some palm trees, so we still have plenty of money. Maybe we won't need as much money as I thought. I figured landscaping would be a lot more expensive, but so far it's not so bad. Let's see if we can... Oh, I'm not finding the trees that I want. All right, well, we can put in trees. Oh, banana tree. I like banana trees. I think that looks pretty good. It's not exactly the same as that grass over there, but I feel like it's close enough under the circumstances. You know what? Let's take this opportunity to do a little bit of landscaping over here, because this definitely needs something. So first we're going to plant grass. Well, I guess we'll try to fix up the terrain a little bit. I wasn't trying to make the terrain look good. I was trying to make it functional so that I could drive around here. That was all I cared about, you know. Obviously. So let's see, what does that look like? I mean, I think that looks pretty good. I would like to do some more landscaping, and maybe I will. We'll see. But we are effectively finished, right? With this challenge. So we just have to do some landscaping and a few other bits and bobs, bits and dashes, whatever words you want to use, to wrap up this particular thing. But I'm going to call this challenge finished. So we're going to finish this field. I'll finish this field today and get it turned over and get it planted with oilseed radish, this field and the other one. And then I think this might be our last harvest, or the last time we do a harvest, because I still have $1.6 million. And, you know, we are going to sell off our all of our properties and everything else. Actually, you know, we can do that too. Let's sell off the items we don't need anymore. So we don't need the carpentry. We do not need the cement factory. And we do not need the sawmill. Goodbye. I sold the slurry pit. Obviously don't need that anymore. Let's do some landscaping. See if we can't square this away over here. Get this all nice and flat. We got a bunch of these pallets over here. You know what? I'm going to sell them. The challenge is over. I'm going to sell them. All right, now I need to put grass back in. Oh no, wrong spot. Sorry about that. Oh, I need to paint over that with the grass. Base. Something tells me that's not right, but no, I like this color better. No, I like that color better. All right. And then I got to put grass back over top, right? I guess this would be like sodding, putting sod down, right? Or something? I don't know. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. Oh yeah, we don't want to dig into that area there. So we are going to have to get rid of all of this, everything that I'm going to leave. I'm going to get rid of all the asphalt if I can. I just think that will end up ultimately looking better to get rid of the asphalt. So let's go and grab our grass again. No, that's not the one that I wanted. All right. More grass, more grass, more grass. All right. In a couple of months, I think, and this stuff grows in, you won't be able to tell the difference between the two. So we need to put like stuff like this in, right? Anywhere that we have done. So you got a little bit of the landscape in action going on there. And I think that we got to go pull the rocks out of this field. I think that that is where we are going to call this episode today. So, you know, we are effectively mission accomplished. We just need to do a few more landscaping things. Well, I'm going to do a few more landscaping things. And I think that we have one episode left of this challenge, and that is going to be me showing you guys what I have done from a landscaping perspective. So I will bring you back one more time for one more episode, and I'll show you everything that I've done to remove our presence from the island, or as much as I can anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to call it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. I hope you've enjoyed the challenge run, to see what we've been able to accomplish on this one. And I will see you in the very next one.